What's up, guys? This is Ty Zen, and in this exciting video tutorial, guys, I want to share with you guys how to read the price of each cryptocurrency because I get a lot of questions about what these numbers mean. Why are they 8 decimal places? And it's confusing as hell when people say millibits or microbits or satoshis. So my friends asked me about it too, and so I decided I was going to make this video, guys, to explain it once and for all how to understand the way that you read the prices of a cryptocurrency. Okay, so in front of me, guys, I have on the left side of my screen here the current prices from Poloniex exchange, and I just pulled up some of the cryptocurrencies that are popular, that are well known, and some of the ones that I have invested into the past or in the present. Okay, so and then on the right side, I have an explanation of what these numbers mean so that you guys, because when I first got into cryptocurrency investing, guys, several years ago, many moons ago, me and my buddy LeonFu.com, we were always stressed out about how to read these numbers. So I'm going to show you guys a very, very simple methodology so that you know when the price goes up, how much it goes up and how much it goes down. Okay, so let's start from the basics and from the beginning, guys. When you guys hear the term Bitcoin or BTC, this is the symbol for Bitcoin right here, right? The unit of measure for a Bitcoin is usually 1 Bitcoin, right? Now, 1 Bitcoin can be split up into 6 decimal places. I mean, not 6, but 8 decimal places, okay? So it goes out to 8 decimal places like these numbers I have down here, okay? Now, if you go out to 3 decimal places like this one right here, this is called a millibit, okay? Sometimes you guys hear me say it, and that's what's called a millibit. Now, if it goes out to 6 decimal places, this is called a micro bit. Okay. Now, there are names for the 2 decimal places, 5 and 6 decimal places too. I mean, 4 or 5 decimal places too, guys. But I'm not going to focus on that. In your Bitcoin wallet, these are the 2 common denominations that you have. You can set your wallet to indicate Bitcoin, or display in terms of millibit, or display in terms of microbit. Now, a Satoshi, guys, on the other hand, a Satoshi is a little bit different. A Satoshi goes out like this, okay? A Satoshi goes out to 8 decimal places, like this, okay? Like that. So that's how a Satoshi is written, okay? Matter of fact, this is actually, to keep it consistent, this is how it should be, like that. Okay, so this is 6 decimal places, and this is out to 8 decimal places. It's called Satoshi, and that was coined, or that name was created to honor the inventor of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. So the smallest unit of a Bitcoin is called a Satoshi. Because of that, all of the other cryptocurrencies are also named in Satoshis, which is kind of funny because if you think about it, the smallest unit inside Ethereum should be called a Vitalik or a Buterin, because Vitalik Buterin is the one who invented it, okay? And the Litecoin, the smallest unit, should be called a Charlie because it was invented by Charlie Lee, okay? And the smallest unit in Factom is a guy down in Paul Snow down in Austin, Texas. So every one of these, the smallest unit in a factoid should be called a Paul or a Pauly, okay? And Lisk should be called a Max. But for some reason, everyone calls it Satoshi, so I'm going to stick with it. And until that changes, I propose that it should be named after the inventor of that coin. But in this particular case, it's common for everyone to use the term Satoshi, so I'm going to stick with it. So now, on the left side here, guys, I'm going to give you guys several examples here so you guys understand how to read the prices here and understand it in your head, okay? So, for example, right before I started recording this video, I copied the prices, the current prices of all these cryptocurrencies over here. So if the prices over here are slightly different from over here, just be aware that I copied this down before I created this video. So the prices will definitely have changed since I wrote these prices down, okay? But I started from the most expensive all the way down to the lowest cost or the cheapest cryptocurrency, okay? So for example, we have Ethereum here, and the Ethereum right now, the way that you read this would be 2,272,200 Satoshis, or I would just call it 2.2 million Satoshis, okay? Now, Litecoin is worth 863,000 Satoshis. And, you can round these things off, guys, okay? So you don't have to, like, usually when I talk to my friends and to leonfu.com about it, I usually round it off to the nearest hundreds or the nearest thousands, okay? So this one I would just say, for Litecoin, I would just say 864,000, okay, Satoshis. Or Factum is 151,000 Satoshis. Lisk is at 75,000 Satoshis. And the DAO Hub is at 21,000 Satoshis, right? So you're about break even there. If you invested into the DAO Hub during the ICO, right? You bought it at 20,600 Satoshis. So now it's at 21,000 Satoshis. So you just about break even. MadeSafe is at 11,400 Satoshis or 11,500 Satoshis, however you want to round it. NXT is at 1,100 Satoshis. New Economy Movement, which is SEM, that is 300 Satoshis. And the cheapest one that I have found so far that is recognizable and popular is Dogecoin, which is 43 Satoshis. I lost about 2 million Dogecoins at Cryptsy when they got hacked. So that was the last time I invested into Dogecoin. Okay. So anyways, guys, so these are the numbers that I put, okay, so that you guys understand. So let's take a few examples here, guys. Lisk, when they started out at 18,220 Satoshis, okay? So if you take the current price of Lisk right now, and I just rounded off, guys, 75,000, and you divide it by the 18,000 that you paid for the Lisk, right, during the ICO, that's a 4.16%. So if you take that, that's a 4x return or a 400% return right there, or a 400% profit, guys. So that's how you can tell how much money you made or how much money you lost, okay? So hopefully, guys, this helps you guys understand this better. I was struggling for a long time there to figure out how to read those 8 decimal places. I wish that they would have put a comma every 3 decimal places, like the way that I have it here, guys, so that it's easy for the human eye to read. It's very annoying because if you look at, so for example, like crypto at Poloniex right here, what they'll do is they'll have only 5 decimal places on the price axis, and then at the top they have it in 8 decimal places, and over here they have it in 8 decimal places. So that can be very annoying sometimes, guys. I hope that you guys were able to benefit and eliminate some of the confusion with this, guys, from this tutorial. If you guys like these type of videos, give me a thumbs up on it, guys. If you guys don't like it, give me a thumbs down and I'll stop making them. If you guys like it, I'll continue making more videos like this. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, make sure that you subscribe to the cryptocurrency.market channel here. We have new and free simple videos that's guaranteed to help you learn more about how to invest in cryptocurrencies. And if you have friends, relatives, or coworkers that are interested in investing in cryptocurrencies, make sure that you send them this way also so they can learn more about it. And from now on, moving forward into the future, guys, to make things simple, I will just talk about all the prices in the form of Satoshis only, so that it is easy and it's consistent, so that when we talk about different cryptocurrencies across the board, whether it's Ethereum or Lisk, so that we can all have an idea in our head what we are talking about. Because when I say something's worth 5 Bitcoins and something's worth, 23 millibits and something's worth 100 microbits or something like that, it's just way too confusing. So I'm just going to stick with Satoshis, and that way it's consistent across the board. The reason why I'm sticking with Satoshis and not millibits like I have been doing in the past is because with something like Ethereum right here, it makes sense to call it a millibit. It's at 22 millibits right now. However, whenever it's a Litecoin, it's 8 millibits, or Factom, which is at 1.5 millibits right there. The problem we run into is when something like Lisk is not at the millibit stage yet, it's not big enough yet, then calling it, you know, a 7/10 of a millibit, that's just too confusing for the public, guys. And it confuses the hell out of me, too. I'm not one of those Asian guys that's good in math and science like my buddy LeonFu.com, right? So I want to make sure that I keep things as simple so this, you know, caveman brain right here can understand it, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in a future video. I had fun making this, and I hope you guys had fun watching it.